أخيرا عنوان أخير: آثار الغفلة. اعلموا حفظكم الله جميعا أن للغفلة آثار في الدنيا وفي الآخرة، منها الضياع في الدنيا والخسارة في الآخرة. ضائع تائه في هذه الدنيا الغافل، ومنها الحسرة في الآخرة، وأنذرهم يوم الحسرة. ومنها البعد عن الحق وأهله، فتراه مع أهل الباطل الغافلين مع الغافلين مع أهل الباطل. ومنها من آثار الغفلة أخيرا الجهل. يجهل الإنسان سواء بالعلوم الدنيوية أو بالعلوم الأخروية، سواء بالعلوم التقنية وما يفيد الإنسان في الدنيا أو بما يفيد الإنسان في دينه وآخرته. اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا، إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. اجعلني وإخواني بعيدين عن الغفلة، واجعلنا من الذاكرين الشاكرين المخبتين لك دائما وأبدا. أقول ما تسمعون وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم.
All thanks and praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We thank Him. Indeed, He deserves to be thanked according to His names and attributes. I bear witness that there is no God worthy of worship but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We send our greetings and blessing upon His Prophet and Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, his family, his companions, the one who conveyed the message. It's clear, it's night as clear as it's day. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also advised us to be mindful and fear Him and not to sin in many verses in the Quran. After we spoke about two descriptions of heedlessness in the last khutbah, which is mediating in the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, reflecting upon His creation, and also heedless about the hereafter, in the reckoning, in the reward and recompense. Today we continue with heedless about the remembrance and to comprehend the Quran. In the Quran, the verse said, the messenger said, "Oh my Lord, surely my people took this Quran for just foolishness and nonsense." And this verse explained the most severe heedless people are those who supplicate deities beside Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that those deities are heedless about their supplication to them, and also being heedless about Allah's covenant and His laws. And then you're going to come at the end and face Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then you answer that you don't know these covenants and laws, that you was heedless. Also being heedless about the enemies and how they plan and how they stalk you and the conspiracy they have against you. The Prophet ﷺ, he prayed the salah of fear, teaching us to be mindful of the enemies and always to stay alert. Even in the war, he prayed the salah, and salah was not cancelled. And also it was supposed to be in congregation with the imam or leader. Also being heedless about the previous nations and how they was destroyed, and learn lesson from these nations, how they was heedless, like Pharaohs and Saleh. So read the history and also learn not to be heedless. And also being heedless in how to deal with others as a Muslim, with characters and respect and morals, and Islam teaches that. And then to attribute the negligence of being heedless to the Prophet ﷺ, which he was free. And the Quran proves that before the revelation he was free. And then the revelations was sent down, and then the Quran gave a clear warning that we must be careful not to be heedless. And what are the reasons for negligence or heedlessness? That you must be always careful. You remember, one is disbelief. A lot of people, when they disbelieve, they hate this, but they are good with other things in this dunya. Oppression, which is a dhulm, which leads you to destruction in this dunya, and then you wind up with severe punishment in the hereafter. Or avoiding or turning away from the revelation, which is something that a lot of people are heedless now, and they don't even realize. And sometimes they are confused how the revelation came to the Prophet. Or accepting this dunya and depending on it. And then you live your life just like that. And also arrogance, which is conceited. And Iblis is the first one who committed this sin. And from the reasons of being heedless are that you disable your senses, your sights and your hearing, not to comprehend what's going around you and realize that these senses will make you heedless if you use them the wrong way. And then you always around bad company or bad friends. They will also grab you into heedlessness. And what are the consequences of being negligent or heedlessness? Is that you are lost in this dunya. And at the same time you will be lost in the hereafter. And then you regret, which is not useful at this time, in the hereafter. And you are far from the truth. You always avoid the truth. You don't look for it. And the righteous people, you always hang out with the wrong company. And arrogance, which is the most dangerous thing. Both in this dunya, you're arrogant. And then you realize in the hereafter that you are heedless. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to save us and make us see the right and the true path and not to be heedless.
الحمد لله رب العالمين، صلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد. هذا وصلوا وسلموا على من أمركم الله بالصلاة والسلام عليه عموما، ولم يزل الله قائلا عليما آمرا حكيما إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا عدد ما أحاط به علمك وحط به قلمك وأحصاه كتابك. وارض اللهم عن ساداتنا أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعن الصحابة أجمعين وعن التابعين وتابعيهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين، وعنا معهم بمنك وكرمك وعفوك يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات